Today I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 strategies you can use here at Townhall 9 to 3-star any base. So the first strategy we're going to be taking a look at is of course Zap Dragons, one of the most popular strategies you can use here at Townhall 9. It's incredibly powerful, and with the minion prints it just takes it to that next level. So let's jump in and we'll break this one down. So the first thing we're going to be doing is identifying where we're going to be bringing that giant arrow in from, and typically what you're looking to do is take down at least one air defense, if not 2. Ideally you're always going to be able to pick off 2, so try to line up your giant arrow just like we did here to snipe off both of them. If you can grab a sweeper as well, that is going to be even better, but if not, it's not the end of the world. Next up, what we're going to be doing, as you saw just there, is coming in with those lightning spells. Those lightning spells, you're going to need 4 of them per air defense. That is going to be able to take down the remaining 2, and that's going to leave you with a rage spell as well. As soon as you have done that, the queen will continue just creating a little bit of funnel at that top section of the base. We're then going to bring in a baby dragon alongside an e-dragon to create the funnel on the opposite side, and then you're just going to go ahead and spam in your dragons and balloons. Honestly, this strategy is pretty much fail-safe. You'll see that minion prince is going to be coming in alongside those dragons and balloons. You can, of course, as soon as you get into a portion of the base that you think there's going to be a little bit more damage, so if that's a Tesla farm or coming into an enemy hero or even the clan castle troops themselves, of course you can go ahead and pop that minion prince's ability. But you'll see in this particular one, we really don't need the ability that much. It is going to help us out towards the back end of this one, but the rage spell, yeah, it's doing a little bit of work there as well, but we probably didn't need it because of the sheer amount of troops we have left on the map. This is by far the strongest strategy at Townhall 9. As long as you can get 2 of those air defenses with that archer queen's ability at the start, that giant arrow, you're going to be 3-starring every single base. And the next strategy we're going to be coming in is a personal favourite of mine, and that is going to be GoHo. So we've got the kill squad coming through, of course, with that golem, the 1 Valkyrie and those wizards. They are going to be combined with the bowlers from the clan castle. You then of course have your king and your queen both pushing in with that kill squad. This, like I said, one of my personal favourites, so I'm really excited to showcase this one. So the first thing we're going to be doing on this particular one is identifying one of 2 things, and that is, where is the enemy queen? We definitely want to make sure we are dealing with the enemy queen and the minion prince if they have it. So the order you're going to look to take down the enemy heroes in is minion prince first, because it's an air-based hero that your hogs cannot deal with. Then it's going to be the archer queen next, and then lastly it's going to be that barbarian king. If you can take out both heroes, you're going to be looking very, very good. But apart from those heroes, we're also looking to deal with the enemy clan castle troops. So first things first, we're going to get that golem going out in front. That is going to be tanking for those first few defenses, as well as any enemy heroes in that area. Next up, we're going to be trying to create just a little bit of a funnel using a few of our wizards, as well as that baby dragon, which you can see up towards that top section of the base. As you continue to progress through, you're going to pop that queen's ability fairly early on. Down here at Townhall 9, the queen's ability is able to take out pretty much every single defense just by popping it off. King, of course, going to be coming in with those earthquake boots. Typically though, you are looking to get him into the core, so you can open up all of those core compartments when you use your rage spell on those bowlers. But as long as you're able to create a clear enough path, you're then going to be able to bring your hog riders in on the back end like we have here. Typically you're going to want to deploy these down in groups of 6 or 7, and then heal as you continue to progress through the base. Definitely want to make sure we're healing over the bomb tower, as well as any big heavy areas of the base like we have here. We've got the enemy king, we've got skeleton traps, we have the Tesla farm as well. Very, very heavy section there, so we're just going to be healing through it using that free spell on the back end, of course, just to help protect up our troops a little bit. But this is also another section where you could bring an additional poison spell if you had one, just to help you get through, of course, those clan castle troops first, and then any enemy heroes or skeleton traps on the back end. But you'll see just how dominant this strategy is. We still have that queen on full HP, plenty of hog riders left up on the map, and a very nice 3-star there with GoHo. And the next strategy we're going to be taking a look at is starting to get a little bit more complex, but this is definitely a very, very strong strategy. Typically you have 2 types of LaLo down here at Townhall 9. First up, we have our kill squad LaLo, which we're going to be looking at now. We're also going to show a variant of a queen charge LaLo, both of which incredibly strong, and typically it comes down to personal preference. So let's jump in and we'll break this one down. So very much like the kill squad when we used that GoHo attack, if you watch that, we're going to be coming in with our golem out in front, our 2 heroes, a few wizards, and then of course our bowlers in the clan castle. We're looking to try and maximize the amount of value we get here from all of those troops, and you'll notice we also came in with a very early archer queen ability. Again, that giant arrow going to be making an appearance, and in this one we're taking down 2 of the air defenses. Now if you can also catch one of those air sweepers, that is going to really benefit you. But if we take a look for a second at this particular point, you'll notice we have a rage spell down on all of our troops that are pushing through into the core, ideally looking to take down the enemy clan castle troops, the same as in our GoHo attack, as well as the enemy queen or the enemy minion prince if they have one available. In this portion of the attack, you're looking to take down one of the other air defenses. Remember, if you take down all of the air defenses in the base, the lava hound will just target the closest defense. So typically you do want to try and leave at least one air defense up. This is to help push your lava hound through the base to deal with any of those traps. But if we continue to watch this one here, you'll see our queen unfortunately does get stuck on the enemy lava hound is what I'm trying to say there, but it's not going to be too much of a problem for us. The bowlers end up getting lots and lots of value there in the core, definitely getting plenty from our initial push in here. And as soon as you have created enough of a funnel and dealt with enough of those troops, you're then going to be bringing in your LaLo. And notice what I spoke about, that lava hound flying all the way through across the base to that remaining air defense. If you were to drop it too close, you wouldn't be able to pick up all those bombs, and there's a very high chance that those balloons could get targeted by some red air bombs, which of course would take them down in a jiffy. But it just so happens in this one we could pretty much swag all of those spells on the back end. Really strong attack coming in here. A nice balloon parade to finish this one off. Townhall, of course, going down, helping us on our way to another 3-star here at Townhall 9. Now, don't forget in this one, time potentially sometimes could be an issue, so it's definitely always worth bringing a few of those minions just to start sprinkling in to clean up the rest of the base. Next up, we're of course going to be coming in with that queen charge LaLo. So the same as that previous one, we're going to mainly be focusing here on that initial push in. On the previous one, it was with the kill squad. On this particular one, it's going to be with our queen. Rather than of course bringing bowlers in our clan castle, we're going to be switching it for another lava hound, definitely going pretty heavy on the LaLo portion of the attack, but it's very important you practice this one because mastering those queen charges is definitely going to benefit you. So we go ahead and we drop down our queen first of all. She's going to be coming in from that top section of the base, and of course what you do want to make sure we are doing is testing the waters for any seeking air mines. If you've not encountered a seeking air mine before, it is a black bomb that is able to one-shot your healers. So we'd rather sacrifice one balloon to pick up a few seeking air mines than lose our healers and then potentially lose our queen further in the attack. We're going to be raging up our queen as well as our healers to help our queen get through that first air defense, as well as the enemy archer queen. She's going to be pushing in there, dealing with that air sweeper as well, which is absolutely ideal. So kicking off this attack, we have started very nicely. Queen's going to be wall broken in to that first compartment. We're definitely looking to try and get as many wall breaks into the core of the base as we possibly can. Ideally looking to try and take down 2 air defenses with our queen, the enemy queen and minion prince if there is one, as well as the clan castle troops. King's going to be going in there. Unfortunately though, I don't think he's quite going to be able to get down that air defense, though we will see. The earthquake boot's a great piece of equipment for him, allowing him to go into some of those compartments that typically he may sometimes avoid. But the queen going to continue pushing on strong here. We do have plenty of spell support for her as well, so rage spell is going to be going down, just helping to boost up her HP as well as increase that damage as we take down this lava hound. Poison spell going to be coming in right there, and we know we have already secured the clan castle troops. Pushing into these first couple of air defenses, we've not quite met our plan on taking down 2 of them with our queen charge, but we do need to keep an eye on the clock. We don't want to waste too much time, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. And we end up using that queen's ability. That giant arrow, incredibly strong at taking down those air defenses, not a problem at all. In fact, what you actually can do is just use that queen ability right at the start if you manage to line her up with 2 air defenses, and then you can just you know, come in with a frozen arrow or something like that for the rest of the attack, because sometimes it's better just to deal with those air defenses at the start and then you can just smash through the rest of the base with your LaLo. But all of the defenses has now gone down and it's just a case of cleanup. Unfortunately for us, we don't have too many minions left up in this one, but we do have plenty of balloons and none of our lava hounds actually ended up popping, so we're just going to have to try and fly through the back end of this one. But LaLo is definitely one of the strongest strategies here at Townhall 9, probably not quite as strong as Dragons anymore, though it does feel nice when you're able to pull off a really successful LaLo with those balloon parades coming through on the back end, able to swag loads of them, and it just feels absolutely awesome. So this is definitely one I would recommend adding to your arsenal. It's very, very strong and brings in those 3 stars. And for that final attack, it wouldn't be a Townhall 9 video without a bit of witches. They are incredibly strong here at Townhall 9 and an incredibly easy troop to use. So let's jump in and we'll break this one down. So bringing in those witches, we're only going to have one golem in this particular attack because we're actually going to be coming in with some witches on the corners with some healers coming down on them. This is a strategy I used to use a lot at Townhall 10, but actually I don't particularly see too many times down here at Townhall 9, but it is in itself a very strong strategy. We're just going to use a couple of lightning spells on the back end there. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure why exactly we used them. I think we maybe took down a mortar or something like that, but for me, I would probably switch up those zap spells for a few more to take down, you know, a wizard tower, a bomb tower, something like that, or even just get rid of them altogether and you can bring down those rage spells and those heal spells just to try and maximize your efficiency. But the job of those witches on the outside with those healers, create a funnel. As soon as you've created enough of a funnel, you're just going to spam in the rest of them, including both your heroes, your clan castle troops, which of course has those bowlers coming out of them. The jump spell is going to give you access through into the back end compartments, though typically that Barbarian King's ability, as long as you pop it off in the core of the base, is going to be able to allow you to crush through bases. Because it's such a big ability that gets popped off, it opens up all those wall compartments, your troops can just walk through it. So sometimes, like you saw in this one, we pretty much swagged all those lightning spells. We didn't really need them. The jump spell probably wasn't even needed either, and we're still absolutely crushing through this base. An exceptionally fast strategy here, very, very easy to execute, and a great way to finish off this video. So if you did enjoy this and you would like to support the channel, all you have to do is go down there, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content here in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.